good morning YouTube, and welcome to my channel Jules Craft Room. And it's Friday the 10th of March today, and well, I have been busy. Yes, I've got a few things to show you. So we'll start off with my works in progress. So at the moment, knitting wise, I am doing the super chunky cardigan, this one here. And I thought I was really going really well with it, and then I got distracted. So I've done the back, which is this bit here. I did the biggest size. I'm not sure if that was wise. It's quite big, but it will be nice and cozy. And I've done one side at the front here. And as you can see, that goes there, and then we will be doing something around the neck there. And I'm that far on the other side. I think last time I showed you I was down here, so I've done that much. So I'm getting there. It's getting. And then it's the sleeves, and the sleeves have got a different design, so I should think they'll take a bit longer because they got like this box design here. So yes, they might take a bit longer. I'm just hoping I've got enough wool, because I'm down to 4 balls, I think. So I've used 6 on the main part of the cardigan. So yes, so I'm hoping to get that done. There is a glare here, isn't there? I'm not sure if it's from the window. I don't know if that's better. Yeah, so I'm hoping to get that done soon, before the weather warms up. Otherwise it won't be much use. The other thing I did was I thought I'd look in my fancied a bit of crocheting, so I thought I'd look in my Crochet Society boxes, back boxes, and I found box 34, and there was this lovely two-way colour. I didn't go for the mittens because I thought, well, I don't really need a mitten, but I went for the they call it a mandala, and it's meant to you hang it on the wall, but I was going to do mine to go on my round table, and if I got a picture I'll put it up here of my round table that used to be my late mother's. So I've been doing that, and there's some really intricate stitches to do all this design. So it's been sort of you've been taking from the front loop of one row and the back loop of another and working together. So but I've really enjoyed it, and this is what I've done so far. So it needs pressing, but this is what I've done so far. And as you can see, and this is at the back where you've gone into the front of the back loop of one stitch and the front loop of another, and you've built it up. But yeah, so that's the front. So I think that's going to be nice. Like I say, it needs to be sort of pinned out and stretched. And they say for putting it on the wall, they say spraying it with hairspray. But I think I've got some starch, spray starch, so I might try that. And that might work better to stiffen it up a bit. But yeah, lovely colours. And I think teal is in my lounge anyway, so it will match. I'm hoping that when I stretch it out and everything, it won't be so wiggly around the edges. But yes, I've been enjoying that. So I've been doing that in an evening in front of the telly. So that's been going well. The other bit of knitting was, do you remember I made the animal friends, and I made the little cardigan here out of some leftover wool that I made, that little dress that I put a picture up there for my granddaughter Emily. And here it is, and I showed it to you and I hadn't sewn it up, and I've sewn it up now all under the arms. It's sewn, I've pressed it, and I've even put a little press stud there to put it together. And yeah, and it's lovely. I haven't made the animal, but it fits the donkey from Crafting perfectly. I tried it on the mouse, which is the same size as Luna, and it fits, but it's a bit on the big size. So, but it fits okay. So you could use that pattern. There's several patterns in that book. You could use them for that, but it's perfect for, and it's been perfect for donkey, and it's been sitting on donkey, so I think it's sort of stretched it out as well. But yeah, so it's perfect for donkey. So yeah. It's fiddly, these poppers. Oh yeah, there he is. His rather snazzy cardigan. So that's the only clothes he's got at the moment, so he's making use of the nice chunky warm cardigan. So that was done, and like I say, that was out of Knitting Animal Friends, and that was that cardigan on the front there. But there are lots of clothes there which probably would fit donkey. So, and there's some more on the back. So yeah, I might get round to knitting one of the characters, I don't know. The other thing I've been, and then I finished, do you remember I was making the little eyelet dress? So it was this one here. And I was making the 6, I think it's 6 to 0 to 6 months, and I finished it. And it's all put together, and it's so cute. And I just love the detail in it. Little eyelets. Beautiful. And then on the back, I've just put a couple of little sunshine buttons on there. So I haven't actually got anyone for this, so it's going in my bottom drawer just in case one of my daughters surprises me with news. So and then of course it's 50-50 chance of it being a boy and a girl, so it might not get used for a while, but it'll come in handy. There might be a friend's child I could give it to, so there's always something like that. The other project I've been doing is, I don't know if you remember, I spoke to you about making a dressing up wedding dress for my granddaughter Elle. Her parents are getting married in the summer, and I made her the veil, which I'll put a picture up here. So I'd already made her the Elsa dress, and I'll put a picture of that up there, for her last birthday or Christmas, I can't remember now. And so I was going to make it from this pattern, which has got so many different options. So I went for the square neck, plain, no extra panel in it, and I went for the A-line skirt, but the long skirt. And I was using a tablecloth that had a stain on it, Christmas tablecloth that had a stain on it, and I was going to use that, and also some voile that I had left over. So I've finished it, and I'm really pleased with it. So I'll put a picture up here as well so you can see it, but this is it. So as you can see, I made the square neck front piece. I used some two-way stretch on the back, so I wouldn't have to put an opening, so it'll go over her head. And for the skirt, I thought it looked a bit too much, this. So what I did was I put some voile on top of the tablecloth, so you just see the patterns through there. Then I added this bit on here to sort of make it more, I don't know, flouncy or whatever. And then I thought afterwards, oh, maybe I should put some sleeves on there, because it looked a bit plain with no sleeves. So I think I've got a picture I can put up there of one sleeve on, one sleeve off, and I thought the sleeves looked nice. So I gathered up some of the voile. I then sewed it with some bias binding, and then I sewed it by hand. Well, I machined it along the top stitch in here so you didn't notice it, and then because it was flapping, I hand stitched it all the way along to keep it down. I mean, obviously if I'd thought ahead I would have put it in the seam here, but I didn't. But I think that's fine. So yes, so I'm really pleased with that. So I'm hoping she'll like it. It's for her birthday at the end of the month. So that went really well, and I really enjoyed doing that. And then I saw a tutorial on YouTube for some flowers. So I thought I'd make her some flowers. So I've done one. This is one. And I'm going to make 4 and see. I've got the other bits all cut out. So it's literally piece of fabric, fold in half like that. Then you gather it. You put a straw inside another piece of fabric which you've sewn. You gather this around there, as you can see. Then you stuff it, you sew the 4 corners together, and then the leaf is like that, turned out, and then wrapped round like that. So I'm going to make 4 and see how they are with as a bunch. I might need to make more, but I thought that would go now. And then she'll have a little bouquet. So that's the plan for that. And I think that's it. I got some happy mail. I ordered some of these heat erasing pens from Amazon, and some needles which are 90 by 14 size, and that is for my project to do the Poppy to Fray quilt, free motion quilt, patchwork quilt, which I'm just getting the supplies for. I haven't made a start yet, so looking forward to doing that. But I really need to clear my space and make sure I've got nothing else to do when I do that. But so I will be doing that in the future. So I just need to finish the bouquet, and then I can tidy up because it's such a mess here. And that jumper, I must finish this jumper, cardigan I mean, before it warms up, because otherwise it'll be going in the wardrobe till next year. And I've got to think about some Easter things. I've got the Easter eggs and chocolates for the grandkids, but it's what to make them. Last year I made this little bag. If I find a picture I'll put it up there, and it had bunny ears and it was netting at the front, and I put the eggs in that. But obviously I can't do the same thing, so I'll have to think about what I can make them. But yeah, so I think that's it for the moment. Just going to finish the projects I started, and yeah, I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.